Well, here you go, all you little taco fanatics. We're gonna make tacos today. I've had so many requests, so here we go. Oh, see that triple thick? They're really, really solid. They're nice. Love the triple thick. Now, back it up. Oh, other way. You might need a little closer. Start off with, you have a little plate, right? And it's all empty and it looks like somebody wants some lunch. Oh, he needs a taco. So, you grab some clay. It's like, you know, taco colored. And I rolled it out on the pasta machine on number 6, which basically just means it's pretty darn thin. Oh, see how thin it is? Ooh. Take this little guy, and it rolled out like that. Now you take your little peppercorn from your kitchen, you know, in the pepper dispenser, and it's my favorite one. Not my favorite peppercorn, my favorite texture. And you roll it all over where you think you're gonna use it, make your taco. Just roll it in circles. Can you guys see that? Let me see if I can get closer. Nope, can't get that close. Oh, right there. Can you see the little texture? Don't overdo it. Just some. You don't have to do it on the edges and stuff. Now I'm going to use my pastels. You know, I love my pastels. Not yellow, but the ugly one next to it. That's the one you're going after. So, you take your little paintbrush. Wipe it on there. And
look at a tomato. There's only one tomato left.
Oh, wow, only one tomato.
Only one tomato left.
So anyway, you make that
Only one tomato left.
taco colored.
See, only one
That's
tomato left.
That's a green and red tomato. I never saw a multicolored one like that. That's interesting. Okay, so take your paintbrush and put it to the side.
It's like a real one.
Now I have, okay. Now I have my little Kemper cutter that's a circle one. See, that's a little okay. I come down here and I'm going to go right on there and whoo.
I need some yuck.
And then I'm gonna need, oh, this thingy. See this thingy? My metal thingy? Kind of back and forth and back and forth. Pop. There we go. So you have your tacos. Throw that out, or just to the side. You can make more tacos out of that one if you want. Off, I say, off. Okay. Now I'm taking my little dental tool, but you can use a toothpick or whatever. Now I'm doing is gonna fold it over, and I like to not make it exactly even. Like the fold, you want one side just a little bit shorter than the other.
Cutting.
And you fold it in half, and then you use your blow dryer or your heat gun. I have a embossing gun. And I'm going to hold it down because these little guys go flying. And it's okay if that's the back side. If you squish it down just a little bit, it'll be just fine. You don't want to get the other one hot yet. It's not bent. Take that. Come back! Come back! Come back, Toto. Alright. So you want to make sure you take your time and don't break it like I just did. And through the magic of video, looky, here's one that's already finished. Ooh, I ruined that one. That one's bad. Okay, so this one is nice and toasty and it's all ready to go.
Mom.
I'm going to put it on the plate.
Mom.
One moment. What you need? What do you need? What are you pointing at? This?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh! Okay. So there's your little taco shell. Just take him to the side. Now you're going to start with, first thing that goes in a taco is meat. Open, I say. Okay. Now that it's open, this is what I've done. Taking some just pure, boring brown clay, heated it up with my embossing gun. You can use a blow dryer though. You can even bake it in the oven, but that takes a lot longer. And I heated it up, and then I have a little container here with my meat in it. And then I've cut it and squished it up in there and just left it in there. That's my meat. I made a second one for the lettuce. The lettuce has 2 different shades of green. I don't know if you can see them very well. Let me pull them up. There's darker green and lighter green because lettuce is, you know, not one shade. So I mixed those up. There's my lettuce right there. And for the tomato, I took some red clay and I rolled it out and I squished it flat. I heated it up with the gun, and I'm going to show you. I sliced it. Oh, here. I sliced it down the center, but not on the very end because that'll hold it together. And now I'm making diced tomatoes. And while these are very tiny, and it takes a long time to do, you really don't need that many. So I just keep my tomatoes for any other food I might make in the future. And my meat and lettuce too. And then, oh, see I have a lot of little tomatoes in here.
One.
Make sure you use bright red because the darker reds won't look as good. And I just keep, I have this extra piece of tomato clay that's already baked. I just throw it in there and I can cut it up whenever I need it. Yes, sweetie.
Done.
Done? Oh, well that's nice. Let's see. What do you have here?
This is a cake mountain
Oh, let me see that for a moment.
for you.
This is a cake mountain? It's a cake mountain?
Yeah.
That's nice. And what's this other one?
It's a tomato.
Oh, this is your dual colored tomato. Part red and part green.
Actually, it's supposed to be like that.
It's supposed to be like that. That's
Yeah.
a really neat one.
Because the tomato is like real ones.
Oh.
Except it has to be flat to be on there.
Oh.
Because if it wasn't, then it would roll away.
Okay.
Can I have
Next we have the cheddar cheese.
Can I have a bowl?
A bowl for...
2 bowls.
2 bowls? You want 2 bowls?
2 tiny bowls.
Oh my goodness. Well, how about 1? Oh no, I have 2. Here,
Can I
we
have
have
one?
these 2. Next up, we making the cheddar cheese.
Now
And
you need yellow.
yellow for my princess. Cheddar cheese is just orange clay, and I rolled it out. Now I have one that's all messed up, but oh, thank you. Take your orange clay, and this even has a slab of red. You don't need that. That's just extra. You take the orange, you dry it with your blow dryer, and then you are gonna slice it up. This isn't even dry. Then you slice it up, and you can crush it. And I would just really crush the heck out of it, because you want the cheese to look like it's grated. So you have, like you wouldn't have a gigantic chunk like that. And this takes a while, so be patient with it and know that it's going to be a pain. And just save your shredded cheese for later. Then you got to put it all back. Alright, we'll do that later. So you have your shredded cheese there. So now I have my little taco, and it's empty, and it looks like it needs something in it. And I take my triple thick, because I love triple thick. Ooh, love it.
Clear?
It is clear. Well, when it dries, it's see-through. Now I'm going to go back to my trusty dental tool, but you can use a toothpick.
Yeah.
I mean, go cheapo, dude. Why be expensive, right? We're going to start with... somebody had the idea. Oh, well, that little girl was a genius. I don't know who did it, but somebody was using the lid of a water bottle to mix stuff in. So from after I saw that video, I'm just saving every single water bottle lid.
This is me.
Oh, of course it's you. So anyway, take your little stir dish, and you only need a tiny dab. And boy, this stuff stinks, but it's worth it. I'm taking the meat. We're gonna start with the meat first. See, mix some meat in there. Alright. And if you look really close, you can even see a little hair. Yeah, maybe an eyelash. Great. Well, just like the real fast food place, gotta have a little extra. Come on now. Come on. Alright, so there is your pile of meat. And Triple thick is not completely clear at this stage. It has to completely dry. So you take your meat and you remove the hair. Of course, it's going to stick to me. And you take your little bitty taco. You put that meat right down in there. Okay. Be good to me. Come on. Put some more meat. And kind of load it up because you want to be able to see. And you're getting fuzzy. How do you like that fuzzy video? Am I driving you nuts yet? Sorry. Well, here. We'll put it down here. Oh, the triple thick doesn't smell so good, no. Alright, so you have your meat in there. You don't smell anything. Well, aren't you a lucky one? Now, this is just going to be, you know, make more than one taco at a time if you're going to make tacos, because this you'll just end up throwing away. Alright, I had to run away and mix some stuff real quick. So, you have your meat in there, and here is your lettuce, and I already put triple thick in here. Come on, little taco. Oi, oi, oi. Oh. Okay. See, we're putting lettuce on there. Yummy. Oi. You don't want to completely cover up the meat. You want some green on there so it's obvious that there's green. Remember, they do pile on a lot of lettuce when you go somewhere. Not naming any names. Alright, so I have a little meat. Oh, you can't see that, you guys. You gotta tell me when I'm being fuzzy. Alright, so you see the meat over here, and then you have nice lettuce, and then we're gonna have a couple of tomatoes. Oh, just wipe off your toothpick tool or whatever you have. Take your little diced tomatoes, grab a couple, and you don't need that many tomatoes because they're accents more than the main dish. Kind of spread that out. And since the tomatoes are so vibrant and they really stand out, I would only put, if they're big like mine, I would only put like 3, and you can squish it right down in there. It looks so good. And then, last but certainly not least, and yeah, I'm lactose intolerant, but I'll actually remember the cheese this time. We'll put cheese on. Looks like a grated carrot. Alright, so you take your cheese. And last time I made tacos, you couldn't even see the cheese. I don't know what was the deal. So, wow, my cheese chunks are kind of big. Oh, I need tinier cheese chunks. You might even have a few on the plate because they fall off. Where's my beautiful tomato? Come on out, tomato. There.
I need a spoon.
A spoon?
Yeah, a tiny spoon.
Oh, well, hold on a minute. Oh, come on now. Come on now.
Like a spoon like this.
Okay, so here is
Spoon
your...
like this.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to look for one in just a minute, okay?
Beautiful.
So here is your tomato, and you can see the cheese is a little too big on there, but that'll dry. It'll dry hard. Once it's completely dry, I would go back and glaze the entire thing with triple thick, and that'll seal it onto the plate and keep it from, you know, falling off and stuff. And it'll seal it so that everything stays together too.
Mama.
What was I gonna say? Oh,
Mom,
refried beans. Yeah, buddy,
that?
sweetheart. The sharp one?
Yeah.
Let's stick with the not sharp one.
Please, this one won't work.
Why won't it work? You have to use the razor blade? I don't know about that.
I can use it. I used it before.
If you're gonna make some refried beans, you can just use the hamburger. And
because I need this.
yeah, you listen real well. I don't know what to do with you, child. Anyway, mix up the hamburger stuff, and if you really want it to look like refried beans, you'd probably go a shade or two lighter on the brown, and then do the same thing, and then you'd put refried beans on the side. There's some refried beans. And of course you could put a little salad over here or something, but I just put a second taco. Anyway, that's all there is to your little taco dish. Enjoy!